And I'm back, totally not from, doing that old little video, you know what I mean? Let's start.
Take it. Try it.
I just messed up this whole area with this one move. Alright, people who work here, man. I'm gonna need more tables. Cool, let me use I'm assuming that's like defense. Let me try to parry first. Seems like I still take damage. Let's see. Do I still take damage? What's this? Okay. So weird. Am I gonna call the fact that it's gonna be better? Maybe. That's so weird. It doesn't do more damage than anything else that's going on. Yeah, it doesn't do any damage.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Oh, there's a bar there. I need to do more damage as the master. So is this one of those like skill ones? If that like little thing does like more damage than anything else could in my like whole thing. 220 XP for that? Jeez, we're on level 29.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
The hell? So my uncle's useless in combat. So she knows it's me now.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine. Clive?
Social nearby. He feels him. Damn, he knew which one too? That's crazy. I thought he was gonna knock down every door. Footsteps.
What is it now?
Oh, right, the uncle doesn't know about Joshua.
It's nothing. Let's go.
That'd be such a big thing to explain.
didn't know where to find Kupka before, we do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang.
What's going on? Kidding me? Guys, just let us walk through. Come on, we're cool.
They've closed the road, and it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
That is true. Brilliant deduction, Mr. Rosefield.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your home. Aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
And who are you, mistress?
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil.
Yes.
A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Furder. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
The bath?
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense. Wax candles.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Bordello.
Look, do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around?
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Okay, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Yeah, I don't want... I forgot I had the stone. But you know what? Let's do this. 1,500 each? Oh my god! Okay. I gotta master that. No way. That is such an OP move. This. More. Come on, guys. They say chivalry is dead. I don't have to get it perfect, but if I get it perfect, it is gonna be so much better. You wanna jump off him? Jump off him again? I got so much fun with this game's combat. It's so entertaining. Level 30? 29. 29. Yeah.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with a blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
You're kidding me, right? Like, what if I ended up killing, like, any of them?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
The most fragrant herbs and
My
spices.
carpets.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
So, So Rosina's a him.
Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Clearly.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Listen, Aladdin, tell me what you want me to steal and we'll get out of your fucking hands, man.
So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
This seems like a wise ass.
It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
My bad.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Feels like we got a very strong lead to start. What's on here? Okay. There's some advertisement.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
So they're the ones spending money on this place. On the crystals, I mean. Some of the textures in this game are like really just realistic, man. I feel like I'm looking at a genuine brick wall here, like what the hell?
A deposit.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Oh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
But like he's in a fight, but like he's having sex, but like butt sex.
Let me treat you.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Okay, where?
Why is the tavern shut?
I wonder if we'll see like a tropical beach here in this game ever. Ambrosia.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Oh, it's giving everything now. Since I'm planning on playing this on again, plus I kind of don't want to experience that course, because the less I do, the more I want to play this game once, you know, I'm done with it.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Damn.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Yeah, okay, partner. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
I'm not gonna lie, when I was first like played the game, or at least near the beginning, I genuinely thought that whenever you took their powers, you took the icon that they had with them. So I genuinely thought we were gonna like be able to like beat different bosses during boss battles. Which I'm not mad at it, because I think it frees his goddamn good of the icon. I just thought that's genuinely what was happening. Like, I thought we were gonna be able to switch between them, and I was like I was just imagining stuff like Titan from the beginning of the game, or Titan. What's his name? Colossus? I don't know. Who's the big guy? The big guy from the beginning. So I think Titan's Dragon? I don't know, I'm losing names. Sorry, we did not deserve this trade. We got sold. They're trying to call us double crossers. And, okay. That is such a fun icon. Because now, that icon feels like it has a bit of a challenge to it, you know? I feel like if you don't get it correct and if you get hit instead, it just doesn't go your way.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played a villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking Crystal's men for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive? I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Okay.
Umialos delan. Tuisa Achilles.
Come on, Hedwig.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
I find it funny that he also made fun of Clive's name.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Alright.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Yes, they're quite sought after.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Silver platters.
The gates are open.
They've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
Okay.
I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
I'm still gonna call him Lord Koopa. I just think it sounds funnier. Lord Koopa! Lord of the Koopas.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say it's gonna look like him.
Shall we press on?
I don't think I'm ready to see this game go. But at the same time, I've noticed that this game did the very same thing that, what's it called, the Final Fantasy 15 and 7 did. The remake specifically, not the original. Where over time, graphics just sorta, you know, sort of went downhill since earlier. And I could really tell because my frame rate has risen for like a while now. The only time that it was really going down was the trees. But the game still looks nice. It just feels like it lowered in quality. Like I remember there used to be cutscenes that I straight up thought were just CGI scenes, but now it's just kind of like
Drake's Fang.
Now it's just kind of like good graphics, but that mountain looks gorgeous. But look at like
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Anything else?
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert, you'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will.
Yeah, they did a little bit of haptic feedback there.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed.
You, however... No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then. Go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
Which means we're about to get captured.
You can regale me too, Torgal.
Which makes sense if we get captured here, because this is the first time we're going in alone. Like sure, we have Torgal here, but I don't think we've ever had a scenario where we're just straight up alone, no other human. Let me see, how much have I gone into? Holy crap, that was a full 43 minutes. That means we could go through a bit of this. Maybe end it on a cliffhanger, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna hate that. I'm not.
Fuck! What have they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me?
Damn.
Out of my sight, wench! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon.
Still, there's only one.
Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did?
He's just gaslighting him.
Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Yo, is it too late to tell this man that she was in bed with a whole nother dude while this dude was on the whole other side of the country? She was getting her booty clapped, my boy. In fact, she was asking for it too.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
The royalists bring them from Ash?
Into the darkness.
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen?
What are they gonna do? Big boss battles? Apparently not. They've done a good job of keeping the variety pretty fresh.
I've taken over the entire mine.
Okay, just make sure time is
Right.
I'm wondering if it feels like game right now. And not does have to like play this year has this time.
Titan!
Nope. You see that? I kind of like the rock music, like you gotta exit.
So much for the men of the rock.
Use it.
Dalmekia's finest.
I feel like my game of the year has definitely been this. Thing is, I don't know, I feel like Jedi Survivor is going to be something I really love as well. This and Hogwarts Legacy are the only thing I've really played from this year though that I consider game of the year contestants. But at the same time, I haven't played many games from this year. It's not because I'm like calling this year bad of gaming. I just haven't played too many games this year.
Left dash.
Honestly, it's one of the reasons why I actually do like making fun of the game and writing about it because I love writing so much. Now I will just get early copies, warn people about what I think is bad, warn people about what I think is amazing, and they need to get their wallets open right now. Yeah. That's been going pretty good. Not because I'm like famous or anything, just because I like it. I like doing what I do. If I didn't, I probably wouldn't be so happy about it. I had my in there. 2K video. Just dropped a box review right now with Fallout Shelter. I'm making one video that's not really anything that I usually do on this channel, but it's definitely something I really want to edit and make. So I hope everybody likes that as much as I do. I had so much fun making that video. Like I was genuinely laughing.
It's over.
Give my stuff. But I think that is it for today's episode. Yep. We have made it to 55 minutes. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope you guys will keep continuing to enjoy these videos. But that's it for me. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Also, keep doing great things. You're good at them. Bye.